We understand the importance of transformative journeys. To go from wherever we are in life, to discover that part of suffering is a part of life, but to identify with our better angels.
When the prophet was dropped into the valley, the question that God asked was, can these bones live? Can these people who have paid their debt to society, can they come back to life?
We're in the midst of an unprecedented crisis, and it requires an unprecedented response. It requires a response that brings together all of us in this room.
Once you become opioid addicted, you have to keep using to avoid truly feeling like you're going to die when you run out of opioids.
We, as a community, will be celebrating 4 years clean August 31st. I use the word we because it did take a community to get me clean.
After he released me, that I come to the New Jersey Reentry Corporation, my life started changed. They find a job for me in a local restaurant. And I spent 11 months working, and today I got my own restaurant.
If folks are going to have long prison terms, we have to do something better to train them so when they get out, they're not starting from 10 feet below.
Most of us, if you give us a chance, if you remove just some of the barriers, we'll make it.
We have to come together as a state and as a people and as individuals collectively to try and help everyone with this treatment. And that's going to be both while people are incarcerated and also once they are back in our communities.
I'm so used to giving people on the street, homeless people, $10, and I found myself in a situation where I was homeless, and it's because of my pride. I wasn't even talking to my family anymore, so being in this program made me find myself. I love myself too much to be a statistic.
I have a coin in my pocket that I carry with me right beside the rosary, and it's got 30 years on it. If you ask me how did I do it? One day at a time.
New Jersey Reentry Corporation saving my life. For 12 years, I used cocaine, and today I'm a pastor. Today, I'm a pastor. I work for the Lord.
We need organizations like the New Jersey Reentry Corporation to continue to lead the way in our communities. You're on the front lines. You're the tip of the spear in our battle against the opioid epidemic. You're the lifesavers, those who provide a ray of hope to show people that after addiction and incarceration, there's a future worth fighting for.
I would like to have an automatic expungement, whereas if a person has not, is involved in another crime for at least 6 to 10 years, their record should automatically be expunged.
We all recognize the benefits to this, right? It takes $55,000 to incarcerate somebody. We do that for a fraction of the cost. And we make meaningful improvements on people's lives.
One of the policies that we've adopted in Union City is to really help anyone that comes in and any of the departments that we're able to help them and get them back employed again. We've also tried to help them in many ways with housing. I work closely with Governor McGreevey on that.
This prison reentry program needs more funding. Not tomorrow, but now. Because all of our relatives' lives are being affected by it.
All that love and energy you put into something else or into someone else, take all that love and energy and put it into yourself first.
I can proudly say that today I have over 11 years sober. You know, I've continued to redeem myself since I've been home. I tried to help as many people as possible because I realized that when I help someone else, it provides me with that extra layer of strength that I need to stay on the right path.
Every time I'd go to jail, I'd get out. I would come out and I'd have no structure, I'd have no support, and I'd go right back to the drugs. There was a counselor who took me to Social Security, who took me to Medicaid, who took me, helped me because it was overwhelming. You know what I mean? I just got out of prison and it gave me the ability to start to, to dream again because I had lost my dream. When you have a dream, that keeps you going.
I mean, I kept getting locked up. They finally kept me inside because I was pregnant. I was 5.5 months pregnant. And I was like, I am not going out like this. There was only one mother and child program. That mother and child program was La Casita, and it was in the South Bronx. They accepted me. And I went there for 2.5 years, and that's when I got my recovery. I started really doing the work.
After a while, I kind of thought to myself, I'm like, do I really want to do what
do I really want to be with my mother and where my father is right now? Like, do I want to be behind bars? That kind of like put life in perspective for me, and I constantly put my effort into school. I let go of the liquor, I let go of all the drugs I was taking, and I ended up getting a full ride scholarship to the University of Louisville, and I ended up going 3rd round in the draft.
When people say I can't, I refer my clients to the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I know that we can do this together if we continue to all work together as one. Thank you.
If we're being true to our mission, then we're healing the brokenhearted, and we're setting the prisoners free.